On this week's Schportz podcast, we talk about football, rugby, tennis, the Winter Olympics, American football, and wrestling.
Let the games begin.
Hello and welcome to the Schportz podcast. My name's George Beard. I'm the sports editor of the Western Eye, and I've got Tom Williams today with me. Say hello, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Good afternoon. And Dan, say hello.
Hello.
Daniel Kitchin is the you're the financial manager, aren't you? And then Tom, obviously, is the assistant sports editor.
Yep.
So we've got lots to talk about today. First of all, probably football transfers, as that's an ongoing thing, and why not? It's relevant. Big names have gone. Juan Mata has gone up north to Man United to try and rescue their season. 37-something million. Record from Man United. They'll need more than that. Thoughts, views?
Well, I think United are trying to salvage a season that's already gone too far south for them to be able to salvage anything more than a Champions League spot.
You reckon they'll get top four or not?
I don't know. I genuinely wouldn't be shocked if they don't get top four this season.
Do you reckon Moyes will be sacked at the end of the season if they don't?
I hope they don't, because I don't think it's fair to sack him after... Well, whoever was going to replace Fergie was going to find it difficult. And unless they had exactly the same amount of success as Fergie, United fans were not going to be happy. I think one bad season doesn't necessarily mean this is the end of the Man United era.
Oh, don't say that.
No. I mean,
from an Arsenal fan, yeah, I know how you think.
Don't say that.
We can still hope it is the end of the Man United. But I don't think it will be. I think they need to... Well, the classic, they need to rebuild.
Transition.
I think Mata will... I think giving him this extra few months ahead of signing over the summer will give him time to build into the team.
I think it's because he, as much as anything, he wants a place in Spain's World Cups squad. Yeah. And he wasn't playing at Chelsea, so there's no chance of him.
Might as well give him some time on the pitch as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Spanish midfield, Mata would be like the first name on the... If Mata was English, he'd be the first name on the sheet. He's struggling to make the squad. They've got Iniesta, Xavi, Fabregas, Busquets, Alonso, Cazorla, David Silva... And then you've got Juan Mata.
And then you've got Juan Mata. So there's two midfields separately there, and then you can mix and match.
And that's without wingers. That's without Jesus Navas and people like that. Spanish midfield is ridiculous. And they've got Negredo up front now. So
it's
Spain for me, World Cup. Why not? Why not again?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
We've got Germany as well.
Germany.
Oh, because we haven't done a podcast about the World Cup groups either.
No, we haven't.
So there's lots of football to talk about. I mean, transfers, just going back to that, not much else is going on. I mean, Chelsea have signed Matic.
Mata anyway.
Yeah, Chelsea have signed Matic. They've signed Mohamed Salah from FC Basel or Basel, whatever you want to say.
Norwich's big signing from Liverpool, whose name escapes me.
No, it's from Newcastle, isn't it?
It's from Newcastle.
Gutierrez,
yes, of course.
Yeah, everyone's favourite Honus.
Shows how little I care about.
Yes. I think it might be Villa who's tried to sign Grant Holt.
Villa. Grant Holt left at the end of last season.
Yeah, but
to Wigan.
Yeah, but now I think Villa, where Paul Lambert's at, is trying to sign Grant Holt.
Trying to snipe Grant Holt,
which is back up to Benteke, which would be terrible. So England's World Cup chances
slim,
tough group, slim pickings. Do you reckon we'll get through the group?
You don't know with England. That's the thing.
So we've got Uruguay, Italy, and Costa Rica.
Yeah,
Costa Rica. You expect to win from that. Uruguay, maybe.
Got Suarez up front for Uruguay.
Got Suarez up front.
And Cavani.
Italy. England are playing Italy at 3 a.m. UK time in the middle of the jungle.
I think they've managed to move the time slightly because both Italy and England wanted to change it because obviously it's similar time zones.
Yeah.
And for TV reasons, amongst anything else. But yeah, I mean, you'd have thought Italy would perform better under.
You'd expect
heat.
Italy to go through.
You expect Italy to go through. I think that's a fair shout.
England's trading places, maybe.
I reckon it'll be dependent on how much we beat Costa Rica by. Everyone will beat Costa Rica, and I think it could come down to goal difference. And so, if we beat them 1-0, that's not going to be good enough. We need to beat them sort of 4-5,
which is entirely possible because it would be classic England just scraping through and then not getting through on goal difference.
I think if we scrape through, I don't have the groups in front of me, but I think whoever we're going to face someone pretty difficult as soon as we get through the group, like a Spain or a Germany straight away,
which would
Germany
take
which would be us. If we play Germany or Spain, it's going to be an embarrassment.
Yep.
I think England have got a good team, but there are a lot better teams out there. I think Germany, Spain, Argentina, and Brazil are the best 4.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can look beyond that, really.
Who would you say number 1 and number 2 in the finals?
It depends on how the groups work out, but I could see. I think Brazil will get to the final, and I think Brazil and Germany are the best teams.
I say Spain and Germany. I would say Germany will take it all. Really.
Yeah, I mean, I think Germany. I mean, they're just probably the most sort of athletic and ruthless, and efficient and German of all the sides.
They are the Mercedes-Benz of football teams.
Yeah, I don't know any Brazilian manufacturers.
Brazilian manufacturers.
England's the Rover. Spain is the
Reliant Robin.
Yeah.
The Del Boy van.
The British Leyland.
Yeah, British Leyland of.
World Cup. I think we'll just go there for the rides, enjoy a bit of the weather.
Yeah.
We're not personally going.
Go for the bants.
Try and get some press tickets.
That's gonna
do a live commentary on one of the games.
If anyone in the Western Eye manages to get us press tickets to the World Cup,
to be honest, if I get a press ticket, I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I can't afford the flight. I'll sell the ticket.
Yeah.
Couple £100.
Does anyone want to buy a definitely real and no way hypothetical press pass to the World Cup?
It's like only condition you will have to report on the World Cup match.
True. And then we take the credit.
And then we'll take the credit. But you
do get to go to
swings
Brazil.
And roundabouts.
Yeah.
No expenses included.
Yes. Minimal.
Get your own way out there.
Yeah.
You've got to live in the jungle.
Flights are $2,000 a piece. Easy.
And then you've got hotels on top of that.
Hotels, or if you want to slum it, that's fine. You know,
just live in a favela.
There are provisions.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a nice favela.
Yeah, crash
nearby.
in a favela somewhere.
Oh no, they've all been destroyed.
Yeah, they've all been cleared away. Which you can find a very interesting piece on that on the Western Eye website.
Not quite so much in the newspaper, but let's
not go into that right now.
It's all right. We're over it. No bitterness
yourself,
there.
mate.
No bitterness there. So yeah, transfers. Hey.
Yeah, transfers. Well,
So what are your predictions for the league?
As much
as
I hate to say this to you of all people with your smug little face, if it continues how it is, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan.
Sorry, I will add, however.
Oh, a little caveat here.
City, maybe, if they pull their act together.
Is this a classic Tom Williams on the fence?
I just don't like to.
Doesn't like to commit.
Not on the fence. I just don't want to rule out.
You just think anyone can win it?
Yeah, guys, I think Norwich will.
I think they've all got an even chance.
Everyone's got an even chance, everyone.
They all play each other, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dan?
I kind of agree with Tom. I think Arsenal might take it.
It's like I bribed you before the podcast.
Yeah, just give us that 20 later.
See, I'm the only one who don't think Arsenal will. I think Man City.
Really?
Man City got the best team. Man City and Bayern Munich are the best teams in Europe.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
Right now.
True, but...
I think Man City, they're averaging 4 goals a game at home.
True.
4 goals. I mean, I think Arsenal and Chelsea for second will be close because I don't think Chelsea are that great.
I'm just hoping that
at the moment. I think Mourinho's dragging an average team, doing really well. However, Chelsea's midfield are good, but Arsenal's midfield is good. But it's Man City's up front, really. And I think Liverpool, for top four, you got Liverpool, Everton. You got Liverpool, Everton, Tottenham, and Man United.
Yeah.
Running for one place.
Running for one place, yeah.
I don't think it'll be Tottenham.
Nah.
I think Everton could. I think Everton.
I'd like it to be Everton.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Everton.
I'd like it to be Everton. I know you don't, but
I think Man U.
I think it'd be great if Liverpool don't, because Suarez will go. I know he signed a new contract, but he'll still go. You'll just cash in on him.
Yeah.
I
think
a player that good cannot not play in the champ. What?
I think Man U will come back. I think they'll come strong.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think the damage is done for United this season.
I will make sure they won't.
You personally?
Yeah.
You start kicking Juan Mata.
Gonna break Juan Mata's kneecaps.
His magic wand.
Gonna hit him with a baseball bat and go, "What's the matter?"
Exactly.
Juan.
Any other puns? No.
I'm alright.
I just got Juan more.
That was
it.
That was the pun.
Wow.
That was the pun.
Get it?
Juan's probably quite a common name, if I'm honest.
True.
in Spain and South American. Anyway, abroad, he speaks Spanish or Portuguese.
Mexico.
There we are.
Should we just name loads of Spanish-speaking countries?
Latin America.
Cracking module.
Great.
So yeah,
shout out to Pete Clegg. Southampton fan.
Saints fan. Saints are doing well. They're top half. I think they're about 8th or 9th.
So Arsenal Saints sometime this week? Or?
It is 8:45 this evening.
Ooh.
Arsenal Saints. So prediction 6-0 Arsenal.
Is it at the Emirates or
good question. It's at one of those places. I'm reliably informed. I don't think it's at a neutral venue this time.
Yes, they're actually playing at the new camp.
At the new camp,
playing in Morton and Marsh. That famous team.
Yeah.
Morton and the Marsh. Playing at Adams Park in High
playing at the St Paul's Recreation Ground.
The ball keeps on getting lost in the pond next to the pitch.
You know where they could play?
The ball keeps getting lost amongst the drug cartel.
They're actually playing...
Moisten the needle before pumping up the football there.
Yeah.
Whole different meaning there. So, yeah, transfers, it's been a bit, something will happen. I think it's Thursday, isn't it? Transfer deadline.
The 30... Well, it's the end of the month. It's Thursday, yeah.
I think it's 30th. I think our good friend Janice said it was the 30th. But,
she was saying
I thought it was the 31st, but it's probably the 30th. She's probably right. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I urged people who've got it to watch Sky Sports News. Jim White's transfer deadline countdown. It's
usually a bit of... You never know what will happen. There might be some... dodgy deals.
Have you ever seen the YouTube video where someone, Harry Redknapp, where someone calls him a wheeler dealer, and he just goes apoplectic. He just goes, "I'm not a wheeler dealer."
Handball
is what he says. He actually said that live, and I think I'm not a wheeler dealer. Just go away. Very funny. But Harry Redknapp, always on transfer deadline day, just keeps on going in and out the football ground in his Range Rover.
Yeah.
Because when they interview managers in their car,
he
just keeps on going round and round. So he gets every hour, it's just an interview in the car. Harry, any news? It's just like, none tonight, mate. None tonight, Jeff. We've got a couple deals on the pipeline, but we'll have to see. Deadline's looming. Always signs 4 people within the last hour. Just anyone that's going. Just loves it. Loves the attention he gets given.
Did you see there was a picture on Facebook that I saw? It was like apparently Arsene Wenger was asked about a potential signing, and he gave the cheekiest little face ever.
Probably Draxler, I think.
Yeah, the Draxler. Yeah.
He's like the next German Messi. Everyone's the next Messi in Germany.
Someone was like, "Oh, is it true that you've got interest in Draxler?" And he sort of gave this sort of this isn't brilliant for a podcast, but sort of
maybe I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna draw this.
Maybe
out.
I have. Maybe I haven't.
Well, we're the only one that's rumoured to sign him, and he's in a team where they're not doing too well this season. Schalke, I don't think. So I think it's a possible signing. Not that we need him. We've got enough midfielders. However, he's probably better than some of the ones we've got. So
you'll
probably sign 4 unknown French players as well.
Oh, we do love an unknown. Apparently, we get signing this George Nitzep, who's
the famous Nitzep. Yeah,
Nitzep, which is I'm not sure if this N silent. It's N''TEP. I have no idea how one goes to pronounce that. Natep. Tepe, I don't know.
Georgie boy.
Georgie boy. And he's from League 2. He's a League 2 French side called Auxerre. He's from. I mean,
wow.
Apparently he's supposed to be the next
Messi.
The French Messi.
Well, apart from he's twice as tall and
He's
not
So
Argentinian.
double the amount of Messi.
Double the amount, exactly.
He could almost be as
For
good
a
as
fraction
Peter
of the
Crouch.
price. Almost.
Yeah.
Cash in hand.
So yeah, I think we need a striker. We're not going to get one. Giving up on that. But having said that, I think I appreciate Wenger in the sense that there aren't that many on the market. There aren't that many available at the moment. Because we're waiting for Real Madrid to finally sign Suarez, and then we'll go for Benzema. And then the ball starts rolling. Sorry?
If you get Benzema, Arsenal will be easily the first, I think.
We won't get it in January, though. I think if we're going to get anyone, it'll be Draxler, but even then, probably wait till the summer. But having said that, if we get him, we can get him now because no one else is in the running for him.
Yeah, may as well get him while it's cheaper and
Might be a bit cheaper.
fewer people are interested.
And he's not Champions. I don't think he's in the Champions League this year, so we could play him in the Champions League as well. Having said that, because Arsenal got Bayern Munich, we're going to be buggered. So yeah, football. Anything else to discuss?
No, I'm not too clued up on current football, to be honest.
Current football. Dan's not clued up on anything.
No. I've said in previous podcasts that I prefer rugby.
Rugby, but you weren't clued up on that, were you?
Rugby union I am. Rugby league
union.
less so.
Even then.
I feel that
it's debatable. I'll give you that it's a debate.
Yeah. The majority of sports I support one team. So football, I do support Liverpool. Because, I don't know.
What I'm looking forward to is all the Man United supporters who were Glory supporters.
Jumping
and now
ship.
the glory's gone. So there's a lot of teams going around they could support now.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite funny, I think.
Yeah. It'd be quite interesting to see what
I think they are some of the worst type of fans, Man United fans.
yeah, some of them. Just
once they've lost.
Having said that, Arsenal probably the most middle-class club in the Premier League because you can't really afford them unless you are middle class, or you've just have no means of transportation or food.
And then you've got Liverpool.
Liverpool, there's a special brand of supporter there, isn't there?
Special, yeah.
Special. That's all I can say.
Sorry, Dad.
I've been to Goodison Park. to watch Everton. Good support, good vibrant support, proper football club. That
I went to see Liverpool versus Arsenal. I think 2 seasons ago.
Probably not at Goodison Park, I'd imagine.
No,
probably at Anfield.
No, it was
at the Emirates.
Yeah,
at the Emirates. How? What were your thoughts of the Emirates?
It was really nice, but
padded seats, mate.
My dad, who's also a Liverpool fan, he got.
I'm not sure in the away end.
Tickets.
Were you in the away end or the home end?
I was with the Arsenal fans. Yeah.
Wait, do they only have padded seats in the Arsenal?
I hope to.
That would be hilarious.
I've never sat in the away end. So I've sat at the home end, and yeah, it's which is 58,000 padded seats.
They just make the away fans as uncomfortable.
They should just make them stand up or something. No, that's what they should do. But
that would be so funny.
Having said that, in the away changing rooms in Arsenal, they use a slippy floor. They put in a slippy floor for the away team, and the home team has like a really grippy floor, which is because Arsene Wenger helped design the thing, and he's some of the bit of the stadium, the new stadium. And yeah, the way one's a bit slippier.
That's incredible. Just in case. Oh no, he fell and broke his ankle.
And secret cameras everywhere. It's like you being framed going on.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger getting his 250 quid.
To be honest, you've been framed. You could just watch Arsene Wenger zip up his coat. That's
the sleeping.
That's
blanket.
The sleeping blanket.
That's my favourite thing about the winter part of the football season.
You just
when it gets cold enough that Arsene Wenger's wearing his sleeping blanket.
He does love it. He does like to be snug.
And then when he puts his hood up and he's sitting on the side, it's really cold. He just looks really grumpy and sad.
Yeah, he never stands up, and he just moans. He moans to Steve Bold, the assistant manager. Goes, bloody score.
Bloody cold, isn't it?
He is kind of like Prince Philip of the footballing world.
Is he casually racist
to himself?
I don't know. Given sort of the diversity of the.
I was going to say, given the diversity of
the Arsenal
side, I wouldn't have thought so.
I'd say, there's a lot of French players, always has been.
Oh, yeah.
However, I think he's we're quite German at the moment. We've got Ozil, we've got Mertesacker, we've got Gnabry, we're bidding for Draxler.
Podolski.
We've got Podolski. A few other...
Who got didn't he get he got a couple at least.
We got Thomas Eifeld, who's a reserve.
Didn't Podolski get a couple in the Coventry game?
He did. Yeah. He got a couple. He's doing alright. He's a good player, Podolski. Just
well, I've heard that going back to transfers that I can't remember who it was, but a friend of mine told me that a team is interested in buying Podolski.
Yeah, I mean, he's not been getting a lot of games. Yeah. But I think I'd like him to stay. He's got a cracking left foot, and he's a good player to have. More Germans, the better. It's sad to say, but they know how to play football.
The Germans.
So I feel like we've probably exhausted.
Yeah, I think we covered it most.
I think we've covered it. Anything else? I mean, Champions League. Who's going to win Europe?
Well, as you said earlier, Bayern
City. Well, they were in the same group, weren't they? And I think they won. They played obviously against each other twice, and I think they won one game each.
Did Bayern give all the season ticket holders complete refunds last season because they felt that the competition was so poor? So they decided to give all the money back to the
I don't know about that.
supporters.
Which is a big middle finger to the rest of the...
it's like we feel that the competitions have been very bad, so we're going to give you all your money back.
Well, they did, Dick, beat Barcelona 7-0 over 2 legs by Munich. I mean, they just completely trounced them. I went to the Allianz Arena in Munich over the summer. Best stadium in the world, I reckon, at the moment that I've been to. It's better than Wembley, anyway.
It's good.
I wasn't that as impressed by Wembley.
The Memorial Stadium
there's
down the road.
There's
literally a stadium in Bath called the Rec.
The Rec. The rugby stadium is the Rec. There's a few.
It's short for like the recreational stadium or something.
Yeah. Recreational ground, I think. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, the Memorial. I got tickets to Bristol Rovers
versus
Oxford United. Our good friend Dom, who sadly can't be here today. He's an Oxford fan. He'll be in the away end. I'll be in the home end.
Clash of the Titans.
Well, I think Oxford are going to win.
Clash of the
Oxford apparently sacked their manager.
Really?
And they're like second, and he's gone for the money. He's gone from the top of League 2 to the bottom of League 2, managing Northampton Town. So he's bailed just for the money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, money rules football, apparently.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. There's a lot of sporting events. Shall we very quickly review the Ashes? It's a bit shit, wasn't it? Right, let's move on.
Although, actually, I saw England won the last one day, didn't they?
No, they crumbled.
Did they crumble?
They crumbled,
no,
yeah.
I didn't see that.
They lost.
Well, because I saw someone put on Twitter, like, they put the classic quote of "You're only as good as your last game," and it's like, so in that case, we're better than Australia, but clearly not anymore.
No, we won. I think we won the fourth one, so we lost 4-1 overall in the one days.
Well, at least we won one.
Yes.
In terms of the
Silver lining.
Ashes, I predicted that England would win every single one of them.
Yeah, but that's because you know fuck all about cricket.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm gonna keep quiet on this topic.
Yeah.
I didn't predict it. I predicted England would win 2-1.
I thought it would
consult our previous podcast to find out what we exactly said, but
please don't.
It went bad.
I think we all predicted England.
Graham Swan retired. Jonathan Trotz
got injured,
depressed.
He came here, didn't he?
He came here. Yeah, we had a visit from him.
No, he was here before.
He was here before.
Yeah.
We wish him the best, though.
Wish him the best.
So yeah, it's gone all a bit.
7 gym
it's
spokesman. Very reasonable price.
Very reasonable price.
Good
it's all gone a bit tits up, really.
Yeah.
That cricket. So cricket, yeah, I think we've reviewed that. I don't really want to talk about that too much. So Winter Olympics. Have you seen that Panorama program about it?
I have not.
I haven't.
Basically, this guy called John Sweeney, who is the reporter.
Oh yeah.
He went round to Sochi, and he interviewed the mayor of Sochi, and he asked, "What are your concerns about sort of gay people in Sochi?" And he says there aren't any gay people in Sochi, like living in Sochi. So then John Sweeney, John Sweeney that very night went to 6 gay clubs in Sochi, and there were people there who were gay.
Yeah.
So the mayor is misinformed at best, just ignorant.
I'm no businessman, but I'd have thought opening 6 gay clubs in a place
the thing is, there aren't any gay people. They're behind closed doors, if you know what I mean.
Kind of hidden.
They look like it's just like a blank door. You knock.
Well,
on the
not
door.
anymore.
Not anymore. I mean, they're open to the world now. But yeah, it does seem. I think Putin's got a lot to be desired for, and
that's the main thing that I've kind of heard about these Winter Olympics is just what Putin has said about gay people. I think that's kind of overshadowed a lot of the stuff that's happened.
Yeah. Do you reckon people should boycott it or not?
I will say, for my full opinion, check out hopefully in next month's Western Eye.
To be confirmed.
To be confirmed. Well, if not even sure it's next month. Something about
it might be
homosexuality in sport.
Homosexuality in sport, and it's a very good article. I proofread it, so it's all right.
But just to give you, it's all right. It's
6 out of 10. Don't go out of your way to read it.
I'll take it.
But if it's there and you've got a spare 10 minutes, give it a go. And if you don't like it,
fancy just glancing over it.
Just give it a skim read. Don't give it much time.
I wouldn't bother.
If you don't like it, send an email.
And we'll ignore it.
Finance at
that's what
westerneye.net.
Finance at westerneye.net is the sports podcast email.
That's a sports.
Finance. It's an acronym for sports.
For
yes,
football. There's no in
and I can't spell
football in Norway and Nicaragua. Excellent.
Excellent.
So there we are.
That was incredible.
That's what it was.
I didn't say it was a very good out, I think.
Didn't say it was a very good acronym. Well, anyway, we're going back to whether they should be boycotted. I don't think they should. Because you hear all these things about athletes training for years for this one opportunity to
I think, and just to say
represent their country,
just to boycott it, just because. Well, not just because, but
obviously
you know what I mean.
It's a sports event, not a
the athlete's
political
choice.
event.
I think it's the athlete's choice.
I don't think.
But no world leaders will be at the Winter Olympics for the first time for forever. It's a fact.
Interesting.
It is a sports competition.
When I say
really.
no world leaders, no Western world leaders.
I'd have thought Putin probably would be
Putin will be there, and obviously, and probably, I'm not sure if Chinese will be there, but then I'm not sure if they're big on Winter Olympics. I'm pretty lacking on info regarding Winter Olympics.
We don't really know much about the Winter Olympics.
Because we haven't got a history of it, have we?
True. Well, we don't
because
really
we don't have snow, and all our athletes I think train in Canada.
Yeah, they all train in Canada or
Switzerland or
Austria. Yeah, the only teams that I really know who do well are the USA, Canada,
all
Jamaica,
the Nordic countries,
Jamaica,
Finland,
the Baltic countries, like Scandinavia, and then the countries
America.
in Europe that have the Alps.
Germany, pretty good as well.
Austria, France, Italy, Switzerland. Russia.
Jamaica got there again, didn't they?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, bobsleigh.
Can't wait.
So that'd be all right.
What are the sports that you're looking forward to?
Instant crowd favourite. I do like bobsleigh. I think bobsleigh just because I've watched Cool Runnings, one of my favourites.
Yeah, I think I'll only watch the Jamaican bobsleigh team.
Yeah,
really.
instant crowd favourite.
Yeah,
I see the rhythm.
Bobsleigh, skiing's quite good fun.
Downhill alpine skiing's cool, like the big.
Skiing's good.
My favourite's a biathlon.
Is that shooting and skiing?
Yeah,
that's quite good. I haven't got much time for curling.
Nah.
Bowls of the ice.
Bowls on ice. Sort of like when you go to see Disney on Ice as a kid, but with like
bowls.
Weird
pucks,
stones with like a handle on it and a broom.
Is that ice hockey?
Ice hockey, ice hockey.
Ice skating, be alright.
I'm looking forward to
the
Torval
and Dean. I think they've retired though.
There's some
like figure skating. I'm not a huge fan of that.
It's just gymnastics.
I think there's snowboarding, like the half pipe thing.
Yeah, be alright.
The skeleton, of course. Amy Williams, wasn't it? Last Winter Olympics, got the goals.
Yeah,
no, she got silver, didn't she?
She's still there. I don't know.
I think she is.
Shelley Rudman rings a bell. I think she did.
I seem to remember hearing about her breaking her leg or something.
What was that?
I seem to remember hearing her break her leg.
Yes, that rings a bell. I don't think she's going, actually. I'm not sure.
Or she's retired.
To find out, search in Google, because we don't know. But we will be watching when I can. But
Yeah, it's the kind of
It's
thing
in
that
Russia, so time differences
it's
aren't
on,
great. If it's
it'll
on,
be,
give it a go.
No.
Be a good watch. Good
Our
watch.
producer George has just researched Amy Williams. She did get the gold.
She got the
That
gold.
was our
Where was
gold medal last.
The last
Stand
Winter Olympics
corrected.
was in
Oh god.
George?
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Because it was in Turin before that, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, like Italy.
In 06. And then it was Salt Lake City before that.
Yeah. And then before that, who
and then
knows?
before that, it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
The cool runnings one's Calgary, I know that.
Yes.
Very well versed on.
Now be Sochi.
I think that was the 88. No,
It was,
I think it's the 1990.
Yeah, it was late 80s, early 90s.
I think it was 1990, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Any
so
other
Winter
sports?
Olympics. What other sports?
Six
Tennis.
Nations.
Six Nations, tennis. What should we go for, guys?
I
Take a vote.
Rugby.
Rugby.
Sure, let's go rugby.
Let's go rugby.
Don't have our resident tennis expert, Mike.
Yeah. Liming.
By the time that this is out, I think the first couple of games would have already been played.
Well, that depends how quick George is. He's got a few essays
Producer
doing.
George, he's got to get his priorities right, really.
let's cover
Either education or
let's
this.
cover all bases, and
I
then
swear
George
we did
can edit
we did a
around.
Six Nations preview before Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did do
did.
some predictions.
But
now
should we
it's closer
alter those
to the time.
predictions, or are we gonna? I don't even know what I predicted.
Let's just
think we
cover
all-
all bases and be like, oh, I really enjoyed
Sorry.
the England game. Oh, England were terrible.
Yeah.
France looked good. Oh, I'm not sure about France this year.
Yeah.
I think our
Scotland were
conclusions-
terrible. Scotland were really bad.
No, the positive side was that they're terrible.
I think our conclusions from
Italy
the
are
last
looking
podcast was
better.
that England
Italy are not looking better.
Everyone believed that England would come first, with Wales closely second. I think that we all came to that.
See,
conclusion.
I don't think England are doing too well in any sport at the moment, so I'm gonna say England will come second. I think Wales will win.
I don't know, Sam Warburton's injured apparently.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or he's a
interesting.
doubt, and there's a few other Welsh players
Interesting.
who are injured or out for whatever reason.
You know, Jones and Williams. Those
Yeah,
guys.
there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
No, I think France are pretty shoddy at the moment. Scotland are pretty. I think it'll be between England and Wales.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
So I think we'll be at guaranteed second.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Yeah.
So
First of
let's
the
hope.
losers.
First of the losers. So we've done rugby. I think to round up for the other sports, tennis. Did you watch any of the tennis, Dan? I know you're a bit of a tennis fan.
I am a tennis fan. I made sure I was kept up on it, but I didn't actually watch the match. I am a Nadal fan. I do like Nadal. I was very happy.
Sorry, I thought you said a guy called Ned Dahl.
Nadal.
Ned Dahl.
You know,
Sorry.
the famous Ned Al.
Yeah.
Ned Dahl is...
You did say it like that. That's okay. Yeah, no, it was a good match. Wawrinka was a strong competitor. He was winning until he was. To be fair, people are arguing that Nadal would have won anyway if he wasn't injured. But I think
He's been on quite
Wawrinka
a
was
run.
winning. Wawrinka was winning the match. There's no other reason to suggest otherwise why he wouldn't have won. He beat Djokovic in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Deserved to win. I think Nadal, fair play to him, had the courage to play on through his back injury. He was in visible pain and didn't bring it up in the interviews and was just very sportsmanlike in defeat.
You always, yeah. You find that most with a lot of tennis players, actually.
Yeah. I think tennis, I have to say tennis probably have the best sportsman. I think Murray's probably the grumpiest and he's not that bad, I don't think.
Yeah. I think in front of the media, he has this one kind of personality.
Yeah,
It's kind
but
of
he just
almost
doesn't
like-
enjoy doing it, and why
Yeah.
bother if you don't enjoy it? I
like-
think fair play to him. Like, you don't always, if he doesn't like giving interviews, don't be fake.
Yeah, and then you've got kind of Kimi Räikkönen of Formula One world, really hates the media, but somehow is really funny, even though...
He just gives one-word answers.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you reckon you'll win the title?
Yes,
Yes. Have you seen the new F1 cars?
I have. And I've also seen some of the rules that they're implementing.
Because there's double points last race of the
I don't
season.
know why they're doing the double points.
I think it's quite good.
Make it a bit more...
See, my
I can
theory,
understand why
my
they're
theory is
doing it.
F1 is an entertainment business.
Yeah.
It got boring.
Yeah.
There's no hiding away from that. It got boring towards the end. It got to stop Vettel winning.
Yeah.
And if the rules go against him, then so be it. You got to keep your people interested because as soon as people stop becoming interested, falls apart because it's all done on money.
That's why I stopped watching, because I just got bored with Vettel winning all the time.
Yeah, I got bored when Schumacher won all the time. Yeah. And, I don't resent them. This is different. I don't resent them. I don't complain at them. If I was them, I'd want to win all the time. However, I think the rules should be reflected in the sense to get people interested. Because I went to Monza to watch the Italian Grand Prix. I was lucky enough to go to that year, 2013. And it was great fun, first F1 experience. However, it was a procession. Vettel led throughout. Yeah. And even when I think it was the difference in the time between the first and the second lap, in the sense of the gap between him and second place. It was just already opening up.
But do you think double points will actually allow that kind of spread to...
I think it'll be making it more interesting the last race.
Oh yeah, I kind of agree with that. But in terms of competition, I think you need some more different rules to kind of be put into place. And they put a lot of rules.
Yeah, I mean, it could be over by then. I completely agree. I mean, Vettel might have won, and he might have been over 50 points ahead. Yeah. I don't know what the gap this year, but it was pretty close to 50 points.
It was
ahead already.
I think it was more, actually.
Going into the last race is Brazil?
Yeah.
Interlagos, I think?
Yeah, I think it was.
So, no, I mean...
We'll go on to that later.
It'd be nice to see Vettel race for a different team.
Yeah, I think he'll stay. I think Christian Horner's doing a really good job with him.
But I want Ferrari to get better.
I'm just very glad that Kimi Räikkönen has gone to Ferrari. I think it's going to be very interesting to see him.
So it's Räikkönen, Alonso, Ferrari. McLaren is Button and...
I don't know. They changed. It was that guy that... Was Perez?
Perez is gone.
Yeah, he's gone, and there was a guy who's new to Formula One. I think he's come in.
Okay.
I've got to have a look. But
I think they should introduce Mario Kart rules.
Bananas on the track.
They should have boxes of items on the track so they can throw shells and banana skins at each other. Each racer gets their own little special item.
Little special item? Yeah.
I think that would make things far more interesting.
But I'm sure close to time...
I'm sure Bernie Eccleston... Well, Bernie Eccleston...
Oh, he's gone.
What a man he is. What a nice individual he is. He's currently in a court case, bribery of Germany or something
like that. But I think we'll probably talk about that closer to the time, because we've got... When does the Formula 1 season start?
Well, it starts...
In Canada?
It's Australia's first race, isn't it? I think it's in Melbourne. It used to be in Adelaide. I think it's in Melbourne. Well, I think it's the first week of March.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you when it starts. It starts my birthday weekend. That's when it starts.
I've got a thing.
You're not invited anyway.
No one's invited. No one likes you.
How come I was on the Facebook event then?
Out of politeness.
Invite.
So, yeah, I think... Yeah, no, so that'll be an unsociable hour. But hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting this year.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that closer to the time anyway.
Yeah, we might do a cheeky pod.
Yeah. See how it goes.
So yeah, the second half of this podcast is going to be about American football.
Super Bowl.
Right on cue. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not to like.
Tom, apparently, word on the street is you've got a quiz for us.
I have.
Quiz!
I have a quiz.
Can you spout some questions out, please?
Okay.
It's going to be fun.
I have 5 questions.
Are they for Dan and I to do together, or is it a competition?
Well, let's do a competition.
Oh, God.
Okay. Are we doing buzzer?
Well, it's a multiple choice quiz.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do a buzzer quiz if you want to guess the answers, but...
No, we'll just go for it, mate. We'll freestyle it. We'll work together.
Yeah.
You going for
if I get it first, I win.
Team effort, okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Where is the Super Bowl held this season?
What was that?
Oh, please don't do that.
Are you buzzing in?
Yeah, I am.
That's not even a buzzer. That's... I don't even know what it is.
Do you know where it is? Do you know where it's going to be held?
Yeah, it's MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
I'm gonna go with a counter answer.
Oh, hello.
That's probably right, but
he did just say correct. So come on, give your answer. George.
Yeah, but you could have let him go with it, and then he would have guessed because he didn't hear me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go MetLife, New Jersey.
You're both right. No, it is. It's The MetLife Stadium.
Who played
in
there? The
New York,
Mets.
New Jersey. The New York Mets baseball team, I think. But that's
Baseball team?
Well, yeah, American football team play there as well. The
Jets.
New York Jets and
the American
and
the, Mets.
New York Giants play there.
Do they?
They stadium share, I believe.
Do they?
Cool.
Yep.
That's awkward. So they never play. I suppose they're different codes, aren't they? Different
I
leagues.
think they're different leagues. I mean, that doesn't mean they won't necessarily play each other, but a home game will just be equal footing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So what one? I'll give you that to Dan.
Producer George has a
Scoreboard, which he will.
That is such like a little primary school thing.
He will.
going
I
on.
think George will upload that on the podcast page.
We'll
the
take
scoreboard.
We'll take a.
Yeah.
The loser has to do. The loser has a punishment, which will be of my choosing.
I don't like this.
Won't be a punishment for me, mate.
It'll be like eat an almond or something.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you any of my almonds.
Question 2. Go.
Question 2. Denver Broncos quarterback Peyton Manning played for another team before the one he currently plays for.
Oh.
What team did he play for?
Can I go first?
Go for it.
You
yeah.
don't know this, do
It
you?
will go.
I'm gonna go Colts.
I'm going to just say Giants. I'm not too sure.
George is right.
Yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts.
I read this right. I read it somewhere. I did research and I'm right.
So that evens.
Oh, this is where it goes.
Indianapolis
all downhill.
Colts, I think.
Yes, Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Sick.
have ever guessed
Indianapolis,
So I
Indiana.
knew Giants. His brother plays for Giants, doesn't he?
Yep, his brother Eli Manning plays for the New York
Oh.
Giants.
See, I know this shit, man.
Yeah.
that. I've got his brother, you know.
Yeah, well,
that wasn't the question.
they're
though, Dan.
individuals, man.
Yeah.
Dan.
The clones.
Question 3 is 1-1.
Question.
Actually, no,
number
we need to
3.
wait for the scorer.
Round 3
Round 3.
Oh, wow.
What's the score, George? We've lost count.
of the two questions.
It's Silent George.
1-1.
1-1. 1-1. George
1-0.
1. Dan 1. How many Super Bowls have the Seattle Seahawks won?
Ooh, Dan going to go first.
Seattle Seahawks, I believe, has only won once before.
I'm going to go curveball 0.
George is right.
What? They've
Was
been
it the
in I think
Broncos?
they've been in the final 4 times.
They've been to the final a few times, but they've
They've
never
never
won.
won it. They've never won it.
Did the Broncos win once?
That's going to be
Well,
the next question, isn't
That's
it?
the next question.
Once!
How many? Dan's going with 1. George.
I'm going to go curveball 2.
George is right.
What is this?
1997 and 1998.
Yeah, I was there.
On the trot. You were there for both of them.
I was there for both. Yeah, I was lineback.
Linebacker. Even though
Is that a position? I don't know.
Quiz is
Linebacker.
fake.
Linebacker.
And you'd have been.
corrupt.
No, I was on the back line.
Oh right.
That was my seating position.
You'd have been 4, and you were
pure
playing a
racism, pure
linebacker in the
racism.
NFL.
Evil.
I was mature 4-year-old. It's fine.
Fair enough.
And 5.
I would say this is the deciding question.
I can't even come back.
You can't come back.
No.
You-
Can't come back.
I know next to sod all about American football, meaning you know sod all.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Fair to say.
I think there's an overall kind of conclusion and a pattern coming along from these podcasts, and it's kind of like I just don't know anything about sport.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
No
the
offense
final
to them.
question. See if Dan can salvage. Some, this one's a bit more difficult, so I'll read the question. If you want me to give multiple choice,
No, go with no multiple choice to begin
okay.
with.
For now.
the Seattle Seahawks fans
Oh god.
have a nickname. What is that nickname?
Dan, go first.
No, George, I'm a gentleman. You go first.
Oh, I did read this somewhere.
Oh, don't go first. Then.
I know they've got the loudest stadium, so I reckon it's something to do with that. They had the loudest. Wow.
Silent George is very witty.
Silent George has written that their crowd is called the CSEA men. Because Seahawks, C men.
Yeah, like David Seaman. Yeah.
Like David Seaman.
It's very innocent.
So I think multiple choice then, please. I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
multiple
I
choice.
think that-
Give us 4 options.
4 options.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna have to wing it now and make up.
Yeah.
One he'll say really quickly. The others go
And the other 3 will be ridiculous. It's like ITV shows.
The C men. No. Okay. Number 1, the
It's not this one then.
Yeah. He just throws curveballs. He just goes for it.
the 12th man.
Okay.
Number 2.
More than 12 players on
the
American football, is it? The Hawks? Nope.
Number 3.
It's going to be number 4.
The incredible Sea Hulks.
Yeah, that sounds like the one.
That should be it.
Number 4, the Quakers.
Quakers? I don't know if
That's a weird one.
That's more.
Can
you
you
say
repeat
12?
them,
No.
please?
So you got
Okay, number 1, 12th man.
Yeah.
Number 2, the Hawks.
Yeah.
Number 3, the incredible Sea Hulks.
Yeah.
Number 4, the Quakers.
Can I play my 50-50?
No.
You can't sit on the fence like Tom does.
Yeah, that's my job.
What are you going to go for?
Yeah, Dan, what's your answer?
I'm
Matey Beeb.
split between number 2 and number 4.
So that is the Hawks and
the Quakers.
The Quakers.
Because I think it's too obvious, I won't go for number 2. I'll go for Quakers.
George?
I'm going to go curveball,
Oh god,
which is a baseball pun.
he's going to win, isn't he?
I'm going to. I don't know why. I think there's
C-man.
more than 11 people on a team, but I'm going to go 12 man.
And the winner is? George, it's the 12th man.
Is it? Oh my
Because
god!
whilst there are more than...
What is this?
Whilst there are more than 12 players in a squad, there are only 11 on each team allowed on the pitch at any point. And they're called the 12th man. They're called the 12th man because they're so loud.
I knew they were loud. That's what I was going for.
It feels as though there's an
They were on
extra
the
man
Richter
on the pitch.
scale, weren't they?
Let me. Yeah, they in the
Loudest stadium in the world.
championship game last season, maybe the season before. The crowd was so loud that it measured on the Richter scale.
Superb.
Let me explain.
Congratulations, George.
The Hawks is obviously a bit of an obvious.
Yeah.
The Quakers was supposed to be me making up something to do with earthquake on the spot, and the
Quakers something else, though, aren't
the
like
incredible
Quakers,
Sea Hulk,
like guards or something.
The Incredible Sea Hulk is, I believe, actually a person who, before every Seattle home game, gets in like so much makeup and so much like Seattle stuff. His nickname is the Incredible Sea Hulk. I believe.
That's quite cool. Rumour has it.
Well, I might be wrong.
Okay.
Well, the overall scores
So-
there.
So the overall score...
Silent George.
Silent George. He's getting something up on Google. I'm slightly worried. Oh, the 4-1.
Well, it started
4-1.
so well for Dan, getting the
Dan
first
peaked.
question
Dan peaked.
right off the bat.
The thing is, I know how many games this season that both teams have won and lost.
It's not important though, is it?
That's not the point, mate.
I thought that
Not
might have
important.
been one of the
You've
questions.
got to research the right facts.
Yeah.
I was told to make it purely about the Super Bowl, not about this season.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was... You were told by me, but that's
Yeah.
not the point, because that's all I knew.
I lost the
That's
quiz.
what you said about the season. I was like, nope.
I lost the quiz, so fair
Okay.
play, George. Congratulations.
There will be a punishment on its way, which we will...
Punishment. No, it shouldn't be a punishment. It should be a punishment and a reward.
Producer Silent George has found a news article about the Seattle Sea Hulk.
Wow, he does
Nice.
He looks nothing like the Hulk.
He looks
He's
incredible.
just dressed up as the Hulk and he's wearing a Seahawks.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the halftime show?
Oh yeah, the halftime show. Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Are they performing together or
See,
not?
I'm not sure because I read somewhere yesterday that apparently the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to be playing a Led Zeppelin song, and I can't really see Bruno Mars.
I can't really see them being allowed to play a Led Zeppelin song because
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin are usually pretty cagey about that sort of thing, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I mean,
And also, I think they would probably butcher it,
true.
if I'm honest.
I do like Red Hot Chili Peppers, but
I like them, but
I can't see.
I want them to stick to their own stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. I don't like them because they're doing covers.
But the thing is with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like they're the kind of band that when they play live, they turn a 3-minute song into like a 10-minute song.
But that's
Just from,
the
like,
half time.
Extending a solo by like.
But it's usually got to be like a melody almost, isn't it? They got to fit
Yeah.
5 songs in within, what was it, 15 minutes?
The half time is usually 15 minutes, but I think it's a bit longer at the Super Bowl because obviously they've got to move stuff on and off.
Well, no,
the
the
pitch.
halftime performance is probably 15
Oh
minutes.
yeah, the halftime performance is 15 minutes, so they'll.
I remember watching Beyonce last year.
Yeah, there'll be a medley, and then obviously Bruno Mars is doing something.
He's got to perform with them, isn't he?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a hash.
Because I can't see. I don't know what.
But I don't know. 'Cause Bruno Mars doing a Led Zeppelin track
Be a little bit weird, yeah.
can be a bit weird. But there we are. Predictions. Tom, go.
Um.
No, who do you want to win, and who is going to win?
I want Seattle to win, and I think Seattle will win.
Daniel.
I'm also the same way. The last time they faced each other was pre-season, and Seattle won by like 30 points. So yeah, Seahawks.
Well, you can't really take pre-season into account.
Oh yeah, but
pre-season, so they'd have still been trying to figure out squads at that point.
In the interest of fairness, I'm going to go Denver.
Peyton, he's the boy.
Peyton,
He'll easily get league MVP this season.
You reckon?
Easily. He's
Denver.
been the standout player through 50 plus touchdowns in one season. New NFL record, broke the single passing yard record for one season.
Bit of a show off, isn't he?
Yeah. He's incredible.
Full of himself.
However, Seattle Seahawks defensive side, aka the Legion of Boom,
wow.
They're just, if they're on point, which they are 99% of the time, can't see Peyton getting past him. Especially, did anyone see the video of Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman spouting off about like he basically did like a wrestling heel promo, like a bad guy in wrestling promo, where he was just sort of like slagging off the opposition and like coming across as really aggressive and angry, which I think will get in Peyton's head a bit. Because if Richard Sherman and the rest of the Legion of Boom are on point, which they sure as hell will be, I can't really see. I can see Peyton struggling. They've not faced anything like Seattle this season, like in the actual season.
Oh, resident expert. If you want to look at any reviews of NFL games, go on to westerneye.net.
I'll be doing a Super Bowl review as well.
You'll be doing a Super Bowl review. Might be put up by the end of the year.
If we look, maybe just before next Super Bowl.
Maybe before next Super Bowl. It will always be a preview for the next one. You've got to write a preview for every possible combination. And you've got to predict the draft as well.
I've got to predict the entire draft.
Yeah.
Who does everyone support in terms of American football?
I think Tom and I are sort of little buddies on this one, aren't we?
New Orleans Saints.
Saints.
And
I quite like their kit and I like their stadium.
Yeah.
So
the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
What about you?
I'm a
You're the
Philadelphia Eagles. I support all Philly teams.
Why?
Well,
Are you
a couple of years ago, Tom basically said might as well support a few teams, and I am a YouTube geek, and I do watch a certain Philly YouTuber, and he did a few vlogs around some of the teams, and I just decided to support all the Philly teams.
That was a cool story.
Flyers, Sixers, Phillies, etc.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool story, man.
cheers, bro.
So yeah, Tom, did you? I mean to ask, did you watch the Royal Rumble?
I did, and
This is wrestling. This is not
We've moved
American
on.
football.
Wrestling.
The World Wrestling Entertainment,
World Wrestling Entertainment, the WWE, formerly the WWF.
now a
Protect
wildlife
animals.
organisation.
Yeah, now they obviously changed the name to avoid any confusion with Save the Pandas. I did watch the Royal Rumble, and overall I'd give it a B- as an entire thing because the
Average.
Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt match it's obviously early days. It's the first pay-per-view of the year, but a candidate for match of the year because it was just incredible. Brock Lesnar versus Big Show. Brock Lesnar hitting Big Show with a chair for a lot of the time. Randy Orton, John Cena, seen it before, boring. The Rumble match was good, but no Daniel Bryan.
Because he was in the headline.
No, he wasn't in the headline. He was in the first, and there was other people who had been involved in matches earlier that night who were still in the Rumble. So it wasn't an issue of, you can't go in because you've already had a match tonight. And the crowd were not happy, especially with Batista winning, that was his first match back after a failed MMA and movie career. Well, movie career's not necessarily failed yet. So I think he's in a Marvel film out next year, or maybe this year.
Was he?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, those like Ant-Man and stuff like
It's
that.
got Chris Pratt in it.
No, that's Justice League.
Batman's
not Marvel.
Ant-Man's a standalone film.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, cool.
This isn't sports.
This isn't sports.
Well, it could be WWE isn't sports. No. Sports entertainment.
Was there any surprising people coming in to the Rumble?
Every year, if Jericho's not there, there's talks of Jericho coming back. Undertaker's always a possibility because he'll be back soon.
What's happened to him?
Well, because he's basically semi-retired. He only comes back around WrestleMania to defend his streak. He's been in 21 WrestleManias so far, and he hasn't lost a single match.
Sick.
So it's a big talking point among the wrestling fans as to whether the streak will end. If so, who will end it? Talks of, well, every year it's like, John Cena, but I can't see that happening.
I'd hate
It'll be someone like Kane, I reckon, they'll end it.
Oh, I don't know. I think they've done it before. It's sort of like, I can't see it ending, to be honest. Because
he's got to have that like legacy, the legend of the Undertaker.
He's got one more WrestleMania after this one, maybe. So he's going to retire fully soon. And I think it would be a more lasting legacy if it was undefeated.
I couldn't imagine, someone kind of just taking his winning streak over.
George has had enough. Silent George has had enough.
No, George is saying, kill the Undertaker.
Kill the Undertaker. Oh, right.
Wow. He's going to turn up to WrestleMania.
Well, if the Undertaker turns up dead, we know who to do it.
Well, I think this podcast has run its course. So cheers, gents, and we'll probably do one soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hola, it's me, Juan Mata. I'm here for the Schportz podcast interview. Hello? Hola? What's the matter? Where is everyone gone? Just me, all by myself, all by my Juan.
What is this, racist?
No! See?
I didn't say it. I did not.